Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the first of the year. New year, new day, new decade, right? Pretty exciting. I'm gonna be doing a series, right, where every single morning I'm gonna read a chapter from the Bible. I'm gonna start in the New Testament as well. So we're gonna start with our boy, little Matthew. So apparently, first chapter, not too exciting, but they're all important. This one's really just a bunch of names of people from the past, like kind of like your lineage, right? Oh man. A record of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the son of David and the son of Abraham. Abraham was the father of Isaac, Isaac the father of Jacob, Jacob the father of Judah and his brothers, Judah the father of Perez and Zerah, whose mother was Tamar, Perez the father of Hezron, Hezron the father of Ram, Ram the father of Amminadab, Amminadab the father of Nahshon, Nahshon the father of Salmon, Salmon the father of Boaz, whose mother was Rahab, Boaz the father of Obed, whose mother was Ruth. Wow, Rahab and Ruth, two very important people, so it's good to know that they're in the genealogy line. Obed the father of Jesse, and Jesse the father of King David. David was the father of Solomon, whose mother had been Uriah's wife. Solomon the father of Robram, Robram the father of Abijah, Abijah the father of Asa, Asa the father of Josaphat, Josaphat the father of Jerome, Jerome the father of Uzziah, Uzziah the father of Jotham, Jotham the father of Ahaz, Ahaz the father of Hezekiah, Hezekiah the father of Manasseh, Manasseh the father of Ammon, Ammon the father of Josiah, and Josiah the father of Jeconiah, and his brothers at the time of exile to Babylon. After the exile to Babylon, Jeconiah was the father of Shealtiel, Shealtiel the father of Zerubbabel, oh my goodness, Zerubbabel the father of Abidud, Abidud the father of Elikim, Elikim the father of Azor, Azor the father of Zodak, Zodak the father of Akim, Akim the father of Ulid, Ulid the father of Eleazar, Eleazar the father of Mathan, Mathan the father of Jacob, and Jacob the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom was born Jesus, who is called Christ. That's a big family, y'all. Like, I don't know if you know this, but each one of those lions is like 100 years of history right there. So we're going back. Thus, there were 14 generations in all, from Abraham to David, 14 from David to exile to Babylon, and 14 from exile to the Christ. So let's see, 14, 28, plus another 4, 42 generations. That's a lot. Okay. This is how the birth of Jesus Christ came about. His mother Mary was pledged to be married to Joseph, but before they came together, she was found to be with child through the Holy Spirit. Because Joseph, her husband, was a righteous man and did not want to expose her to public disgrace, he had in mind to divorce her quietly. But after he had considered this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary home as your wife, because what is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will give birth to a son, and you are going to give him the name Jesus, because he will save his people from their sins. All this took place to fulfill what the Lord had said through the prophet. The virgin will be with child and will give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. When Joseph woke up, he did what the angel of the Lord had commanded him and took Mary home as his wife. But he had no union with her until she gave birth to a son, and he gave him the name Jesus. And that, my friends, is the beginning of the New Testament. That is how it all starts off. It gives you a little history lesson the lineage of Jesus, how it traces back all the way to the original, all the way back to King David, to Solomon, all the way back, right? Throw it back. And then it talks about how Joseph had the opportunity and the option, actually, to say no to being the father of Jesus. He could have divorced her. He could have just walked away, but he didn't. He stepped into his calling, which is what a lot of us are going to need to do in 2020. Step into your calling, okay? But after that, though, he took her home. She gave birth to Jesus, and then he named him, and then he got married to her, which is an interesting fact. Just to like see how it all played out, especially with the times back then, because like nowadays, like someone gets pregnant and there could be 5 baby daddies because you don't even know who they were with anymore. But back then, it wasn't like that. You were with one man until you died, unless you jumped in the sand in adultery. But that's for another time. Thank you for reading chapter 1 with me. We'll be back tomorrow for chapter 2. Any questions, comments, anything, leave them below in the link in the description. I really want to use this over this next year, this next 365 days, to answer questions too. So any questions that you ever have about the Bible, about God, about Jesus, put them in the comments and ask, right? Because even though I may not know the answer, someone does. Or maybe someone's never heard that question before. Give it a shot. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Stay blessed by the best. 2020, here we come. Coming to conquer.